Hi, Mark Robertson back with you talking about my book, Carrying Lawn Chairs, Youth Sports and Other Parental Mindsets. Well, we've covered the youth sports part in the first part of the book. Now we're ready to go to part two. In the first part, we talked about organized youth sports and all the problems I see with it, and how I really don't think there's a lot you can do to improve the situation, especially for very young kids. And I have said that I wouldn't put kids in organized sports before the age of 10, maybe even 12. It's overrated, it burns them out, it's not good for them, it disrupts authentic play, and it's mostly for the parents. So these are very controversial ideas, but it's not what you can do to improve the situation of youth sports. For the most part, until the kids get older, I am against organized youth sports. But part two of the book, I talk about various other situations with parents and youth and the scene today, education, things like that. And the first chapter in part two is simply called Crazy. Have you ever seen these TV shows, or actually maybe seen them directly? These beauty pageants for young girls starting at age, what, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? They're insane. They're dysfunctional. They are a sign of dysfunction, and they're not good. I don't know what they're all about. I cannot figure out the mindset. Like I've said before, I'm not a trained psychologist. I just know that there's something wrong with this picture. You got all these little girls dressed up with makeup, dresses, formal gowns, all this other insanity, marching across the stage. What are these mothers and often fathers, what are they about? What do they want? What are they going after? Why are they doing this to their daughters? Their daughters would rather be home playing with dolls or running outside or doing something like this. What in the world is all this about? What are they motivated by? And what is going through their minds? I just don't get it. But it is similar to the mindset of parents and youth sports. It's like an automatic pilot. It's like they're not with reality, in touch with total reality. They're just reacting to some sort of internal drive that they don't even realize. And I don't get it. It's not good for the girls. And they think, these mothers think they're the only ones that are thinking like they do. But it's a group mindset. It's a group think. All the mothers are thinking like they do, and all of them want the same thing. Although I don't know exactly what that is. I don't know what motivates them to do that. I one time actually saw a mother sign up a 3-year-old for cheerleader training or a cheerleader clinic. And the mother had 2 or 3 other kids with her. What is going on there? What is that about? Is this thing they want to get the early head start on things, or I just don't get it. But I'm saying it's crazy. It's more of the crazy thinking of parents, that they want their kids to start this organized stuff so early. They take away their fun, the authentic play, which kids need so much. And in these days, it's so lacking. Either they're absorbed by technology, or they're going to these crazy schools and staying there all day and being told all this other nonsense at these schools quite often. And we're really harming kids. But this is crazy is the title of this chapter. And it is just crazy to put a young girl into a beauty pageant. It's all there is to it. There's nothing you can do to improve it. I've even seen similar things with boys in similar type of situations, either acting or performing or things along these lines. I don't get it. Now, as I've said before, I'm not against kids taking music lessons, maybe at 9 or 10, starting at that age. And I think music's great and the arts are great. But what on earth does a mother put a 3-year-old into a beauty pageant for? Why? What's going on there? It's crazy. And that is kind of the major thrust of my book, parental mindsets. What is the mindset of a parent, a mother or father, that does this to their daughter, puts them in a beauty pageant? I haven't talked a lot about, at least as much about girls in this, but they want authentic play as well. They don't want to be involved in this insanity. It's crazy. It's confusing. They don't know what it's all about. They want the love of their parents, so they put up with this crap, and they go and do it. And but like I say, it makes no sense to me. They need authentic play. That's what it's all about. That's how they function better as adults, if they have authentic play as a child. And this nonsense gets in the way of authentic play. Thanks again for joining us. We will see you next time.